Hello friends, welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first video of mine that you're catching, welcome. My name is Rachel and I'm a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and I love ordering mystery boxes to fill my online inventory, and I love sharing with you on this channel what I'm ordering in hopes that it helps you make some decisions for your own reseller business. Every time I get a new mystery box, I come on here, I show you live what I've got, and I come back 90 days later with an update and to give you my actual results. Today, I am doing a 90-day update on the Assets by SPANX mystery box from Boutique by the Box. So if you want to see how this box did for me, definitely stick around. So I ordered both the SPANX and the Assets by SPANX boxes from Boutique by the Box. They were very different situations, but I updated you a few weeks ago, probably as of whenever you see this, on the regular SPANX box, and then this was the Assets box. So a little different scenario here. This one was 40 pieces of Assets by SPANX, and my cost per piece on this was $4.50 per item, $180 for the box. This one was a little bit, I don't want to say unusual, but I had to do things a little bit differently with this one because there were so many duplicates of the same things. And the Assets by SPANX, I believe, is like a diffusion line. I know I've seen it sold at places like Target. So it's not like the actual like Spanx that are very pricey. This is like their lower end stuff. And being that there were so many duplicates, it just made sense for me to lot a lot of it up. So you'll see that two things here. I've sold a lot of things in bundles, for one, and there's a lot of lots. So I actually, out of the 40 pieces, I ended up with 25 listings, and but I did list all 40 pieces. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I will show you what is sold. I'll go over what hasn't sold. I will re-rate the box at the end and give you my final opinion of whether or not I would order another one based on my results. So if you like reseller content, certainly consider subscribing to the channel. Anytime I do a unboxing, I come back with a 90-day update to give you my results. Hit that like button if you could. That definitely lets me know you like this kind of content. And let me know down below if you ordered this one. This was definitely an interesting one for sure. So I would love to hear how yours did and how you approached selling the stuff. Did you end up lotting this up or trying to sell it individually? Definitely let me know down in the comments. So this one was $4.50 per piece individually, or $180 for the box. I think it was $200, and then I had my 10% off code, oh yeah, which you can use too if you're shopping Boutique by the Box. So I was able to take 10% off, and it was free shipping. I ended up with 25 listings, and of the 25, 20 out of the 25 have sold. So majority of this stuff moved within the time frame, which is kind of wonderful. However, of the 25 listings, 11 of them sold in bundles. So that's highly unusual for me to have so many bundle sales. I do get them occasionally, but 11 items selling in bundles from one box is not typical for me. With items like these were lots of shaping tights and things like that. They were not really like big substantial pieces. So I think ideally that's what you want, especially all the bundles that sold on Poshmark. And, you know, with the Poshmark shipping, people want to take advantage and make as much as they can, or make that shipping stretch as far as they can by bundling. So when somebody makes a bundle, and I don't know, I didn't keep track of whether or not everything in the bundle came from this box or not, probably not. But just so you know, because there's so many, when somebody makes a bundle, what I do is, let's say the bundle came to $100 and they offered me $60. That's 40% off each item. So I accept the $60 offer, and then I take whatever my listing price was for each item and minus 40%, and that's what I mark as the sale price. Poshmark, when you sell something in a bundle, doesn't necessarily reflect the bundle sale price on the listing. So you'll see that maybe my sold listing, the price doesn't match what I say the bundle sale price was, and that's why. And I do keep track of it that way. There are other items that sold in lots. So I might have taken like 3 pairs of tights and lotted them up. There are lots that sold in bundles. So this was a fun one. Let me get into it. If you want to watch the original unboxing, I've got that link down below. But let me show you what has sold from this box as of now. So first sale was the textured wishbone black shaping tights. These were standalone, a size 3. And these sold for $5.52 in a bundle on Poshmark. So that was the allocated amount. These took about a month, but you know what? When somebody is making a bundle on Poshmark, I am much more likely to accept a lower offer than an individual item. Even if there's something in the box that I'm like, I wasn't really going to let it go for that low. Not that this was one of those things, but I don't want to lose the sale on the entire box because of one item selling a little lower. So hot tip, if you're shopping with me, make a bundle. I'm much more likely to accept a lower offer, especially if there's stuff like this and I'm not going to nickel and dime it. So there's that. That's why $5.52. If somebody offered me $5 for this individually on Poshmark, no, I probably wouldn't have accepted, but since it was in a bundle. Same with the next item. These were the reversible shaping tights in Flipside Diamond. These were a size 1, which was equal to a size extra small. These were standalone, not in a lot. These sold for $6 on Poshmark in a bundle, so $6 was the allocated amount for these. There were the original shaping tights in black, also size 1. I'm surprised in how many smaller sizes sold as quick as they did. To me, I thought SPANX really sort of marketed more towards like larger size people, being that it's like shapewear. But, the smaller sizes have sold both in this box and the regular SPANX box. The smaller sizes have sold pretty much just as well as the larger. So just FYI for you. This one was not sold in a bundle. These were just 1 pair of shaping tights. Somebody sent me a $9 offer on Poshmark. It was a single pair of tights. I wasn't going to get much more for these. The MSRP on some of this stuff was like $15, $16, $18. So $9 was reasonable based on what I actually had and how much it was worth, retail wise. So that was all right with me. I had the reversible shaping tights in Flipside Diamond. These were a size 4. They sold for $10 on Poshmark as part of a bundle. There were the shaping tights in textured lace zigzag, also a size 4. These were the Assets Red Hot label. I don't know the difference between the Assets and the Assets Red Hot label, but I had a little mixture of both in this box. This also sold on Poshmark for $10 in a bundle. And actually, maybe these next, the 2 I just said plus the next 2 might have all been the same bundle because they sold on the same day. And they sold within 5 days. So somebody made a bundle real quick in a hurry on this stuff. Yeah, and they're all the same size. There was the Barest Bear Shaping Shears in a size 4, also $10 on Poshmark in a bundle. And the High Waist Mid-Thigh Shapers Nude set of 2. So this was a lot of 2 and also $10 as part of a bundle. So yeah, I'm confident that probably the same person, given that they're the same size, the same person got all technically 5 of those items, 4 items plus a lot of 2. Then there was same story with this one. These are both the same size. They sold on the same day for the same amount. So this was probably somebody bundling multiple Spanx items. These were the high waist shaping tights in dark gray. These were a size 7. And then there was also the original shaping tights in dark gray, also a size 7. So they were very similar. One just had a higher waist. They both sold on the same day, about 2.5 months after listing on Poshmark in a bundle. And I'm going to say probably the same thing on these. So these are all a size, well, oh, there's only 2 here. So this order was for 2 listings. One was a lot of 3 of the shaping textured tights in Wishbone, size 2. And the other one was the high waist mid-thigh shapers in nude, also a size 2, also a lot of 3. So each lot sold for $11, and each lot had 3 items in it. If you're mathing in your head, I don't blame you. A lot of that was at a loss, right? Especially that last bundle. Because if there were 6 items and I made $22, well, I sold for the bundle for $22 and I paid $4.50 per piece. Yes, that is absolutely a loss. But like I said, a lot of this stuff was like $12.99, $14.99, like regular price at the store. So I was okay with letting some of it go at or below cost, because otherwise it's just going to sit here. I'd rather sell it off and move along. I kind of figured when I opened this that this was not going to be like the most profitable box ever. And in fact, I sort of like put it on the back burner because I knew like I got to get this stuff listed so I can make my money back, but I have other priority stuff to list. So it actually took me about 5 weeks to get this stuff listed just because I needed to list other more valuable things first. So yes, that is the situation here with some of these bundles. And then the last bundle item, I don't think that this went with any other Spanx item, but this was the mid-thigh shapers in nude. It was a set of 2 and it sold for $11 on Poshmark as part of a bundle with some other items. That is all the Poshmark bundled items. And then the rest are like individual listings. So I had the high waist shaping shears in Blackest Black. These were a size 7. This was 1 item. This was not a lot or a bundle. These took 3 weeks to sell, but they sold for $11.99 on eBay plus the shipping. Again, these were like less than $20 retail price, so they basically met expectations. There was the textured scallop back seam shears. These were a size 1. They also sold pretty quickly within a week for $11.99 on eBay. Maybe I could have like gotten another $1 or so. Like maybe if I listed them at like $13.99 instead of $11.99. This was a very nickel and dimey box for sure. But they sold quickly, so I'm fine with it. There were the Marvelous Mama maternity leggings in a size A, which is an extra small. These took about 3 months. This type of item, A being maternity and B being a smaller size, probably a demand issue. You know, it's not the most in demand, but it did sell on eBay for $12. Buyer paid shipping. There were a pair of black shaping tights in a size 3. These were the red hot label. These sold actually right away on Poshmark within 2 days for $13. I think somebody sent me a $13 offer, which I did accept. There's the mid-thigh shapers. These were nude, size 3, set of 3. These sold on eBay for $14.44, which means probably either I sent an offer to watchers most likely I sent an offer to watchers because they had been listed 10 days. That would make the most sense to me. So again, sold at a loss, but still sold nonetheless. There were the Shaping Tights Wishbone set of 4. This set of 4 sold for $18 on Poshmark. They did take 3 months. They finally did sell. Ultimately, I almost got to cost on that one. Then here, okay, we're at the top two listings already. There were the seamless leggings in deep maroon. These were a size extra large. They were the Red Hot label, and they sold on eBay in about 2 months for $25.49. So in the grand scheme of things, finally I have something that was a decent profit. And then the highest item, which again, don't let the sale amount fool you. I had the high waist mid thigh shapers in nude. I had 5 of these, so I listed them as a lot of 5, and they sold on eBay for $40. Now, granted, they took only a week, but my cost for 5 pieces was $22, and they sold for $40. So the profit there, because it was 5, wasn't the greatest, but it was a lot less work than listing all of those individually and, shipping them off individually. So that's everything that's sold. Like I said, the good news is that majority of this stuff is sold. 20 out of 25 listings are sold. All of the lots are sold. So I really just have like 5 single individual items left. 3 of the 5 are the spin-off brand Star Power. I only had 3 Star Power items in the box. All 3 of them are unsold. So if you know anything about the Star Power line and maybe why they're not selling or what's up with this, please let me know because I don't know. I've got the Center Stage Open Weave Shaping Tights. These are a size C, Star Power by SPANX. There's the Tout and About Cuffed Leggings in gray. These are a size large. Star Power is the brand. And then the patterned shaping tights in medallion black. These are a size A or extra small, also in Star Power. I have no idea why the Star Power stuff isn't selling, but it's all still here. I do have 1 pair of Super Control high waist panties in a size 6. That's a 6 is an extra large or a 2 extra large. I am really surprised that these have not sold, honestly. These are the Assets Red Hot label. And so I do think that eventually these will sell. And had they sold, they probably would have been closer to the top of the list of as far as like sale price. And then there's 1 more pair of reversible shaping tights in the Flipside Diamond. Again, I sold 1 pair of these for $6. So I don't exactly have high hopes for them either. So that's what's left. I have to rate this box. So ease of listing, I guess I'm going to give it an oh yeah. It was really easy to list, especially lotting it all up. And the photographing, I mean, it's little stuff. I was able to take the pictures right here on the desk. It was easy to figure out what it was and how much it was retailed for. So from a ease of listing, I have to give this an oh yeah. It was not hard to list this once I actually did it. Quality of items, I guess also oh yeah. Everything was new. Everything was in the package still. There wasn't flaws or anything else I had to worry about. So from that perspective, I will say oh yeah. Yeah, I can't rate it down because it was what it was supposed to be. Profitability in 90 days though, so that's the big one. So I paid $180 for the box, and as of right now, my profit is $214. So if I take my $214, and that's after all my fees and stuff, by the way. If I take that $214 minus my $180, I've made a whopping $34 here. and I only have 4 items left. Maybe I'm going to make another $20, $25. With a box where the cost of goods is low, and $4.50 per piece with free shipping, to me, that's low cost of goods. But this stuff retailed for so low that, like, comparatively, it was actually pretty high. Like, I don't know that this stuff was worth more than $1 or so. At $4.50 for what it was kind of steep. So there's no really profit here, and there's no really potential for more profit with what I have left. So for that perspective, I'm going to give this an oh no. I'm not negative, and I didn't spend a ton of time listing this stuff, so I'm not going to call it a dumpster fire, but definitely it was not a profitable box. Now, this is where I'm curious if you ordered this, like, maybe you didn't follow the same strategy as me of like lotting it up or selling it off in bundles. Maybe you had better luck making better profit selling the stuff individually. I would love to hear from you if that's the case. I just kind of felt when I first opened this that this stuff was not like worth anything, and I would rather just get rid of it than have it sit here waiting for a couple more dollars than if I would just sell it cheap. So that was sort of my strategy going into this one once I saw what was in the box. But definitely, if you had a different strategy on this, let me know. I would love to hear about how it went for you. I probably wouldn't order this one again, just knowing what's in here and the profit potential. I've gotten so many other amazing boxes from Boutique by the Box that it was fun to try this one. It challenged me a little bit to sell bundles, which I really don't usually do, but I probably will stick with their like Madewell J. Crew customer returns boxes and things like that. Not this one. This one, unfortunately, was not worth my time. So that is my my review of this box. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Anytime I do an unboxing, I do a 90-day update to go along with it. So I love sharing with you what's working and sometimes what's not working for me. Hit that like button on the way out if you could. That definitely helps out the channel. And that is it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I will catch you in the next video. Thank you.